Tonight, the mild weather we'd enjoyed has gone. The heat is back. Let's check in with KDKA First Alert Meteorologist Ray Petelin to see how long these higher temperatures are going to be sticking around. Ray.
Yeah, we still have not quite a month left of summer, and with it, plenty of heat and humidity that's going to take us through the rest of this week. Clear skies at the moment. A couple clouds will mix in from time to time, but we have southeasterly winds at 3 miles per hour, and that 79 feels like 81. Even though the sun's down, the humidity remains high, and it is going to be one of those stuffy nights and a very humid week ahead. And that humidity is going to be accompanied by some pretty big time temperatures as we have a few days expected to get into the 90s. Now tonight we're talking upper 60s, so a number that seems comfortable on the surface, but you factor in the humidity and those upper 60s are going to feel quite steamy. Now tomorrow it's back to the 90s. We're talking 91 in many cases. Newcastle, Butler, Katanning, Pittsburgh, Greensburg, Connellsville, 93 in Beaver, Washington, and Morgantown, even the upper 80s where you're not looking at temperatures touching 90 degrees, but with the humidity it's going to feel like the 90s. Then into Wednesday, we turn on some thunderstorms. Before sunrise, we turn on some of those thunderstorms. They're early arrivals. They'll last into the early part of the morning commute, another round during the afternoon. And the main threat with these storms looks to be damaging winds. I showed you this before. Most of that activity is back to the west, but you get in closer here and you can see that we're nice and clear at the moment. Getting into Wednesday, we fall under the scattered strong to severe thunderstorm category. So there's going to be multiple storms in here that could get gusty. Now, what we're going to see are the storms starting up north and dropping down in the wee morning hours of Wednesday. So you get there, you get towards 3 a.m., 3:30, most of that activity lining up along I-80, then dropping through, and we're going to finish these up around 7, 8 a.m. Then another batch tries to develop later in the afternoon and into the evening. So another batch of storms cuts through here, and both rounds could come with some gusty winds attached. That's why Wednesday is a KDKA First Alert weather day. But when it comes to the rest of tonight, it should be pretty quiet, upper 60s, muggy, and still quite humid, and 91 tomorrow, feeling like the mid 90s. I think there's going to be plenty of sunshine in here. And if the kids aren't going to school, hopefully they have a pool, so you can keep cool outside because it is going to be hot. And we keep that going into Wednesday. 90s again Friday. And if it's not the 90s during this work week, it's going to feel like it with the humidity. Saturday to kick off the Labor Day weekend, we do have some showers and storms with the cold front. That does bring in some lower humidity and much drier, more comfortable air for Sunday and Labor Day as we kick off next week.